about the APEX project through my Alabama Science in Motion representative. I teach 3 different preps of physics, and I have all levels of students. I have general physics all the way through a couple of AP levels, and you know, I'm always wanting to do a better job. So I was wanting to see what I could learn here.
It's been very eye-opening, looking at the different ways that we can put some very active learning in front of our students has been the greatest part of it.
I've really enjoyed it, and I've really been surprised by the variety of things that they have to offer, and just the different methods that they offer to involve the students directly in the educational process. The idea to present the lab activities first and use that as a method to introduce the equations, the focus on graphing, just the constant focus on experimentation, do the lab activities, and then elicit the students' ideas and thinking on the physical concepts before you begin to teach them. So you kind of deal with those misconceptions and preconceptions that the students have before you try to lay down those new ideas.
Solids, then melt, become liquids, then boil and become gases, and if you want we could go to plasma or not.
Much of the equipment that we use, much of the concepts that we're testing in lab is the same concepts and even same equipment that we're using throughout the state already. So by having Science in Motion involved at the lab specialist position, that allows us to rapidly get the equipment out and share that with our teachers.
I think that it will deepen students' content knowledge, and it will help them to learn to be better critical thinkers.
Active learning can be done. The research supports that. What we're doing here is learning the techniques and the skills, and those are things I can talk about with my fellow science teachers, and in fact all the teachers in the school, and get them to take a good hard look at it and maybe improve teaching across the board.
The bow is giving the arrow kinetic energy. Before it was, you know, this is the formula, these are the variables, this is the concept, now let's work some problems. But this model of learning that I've learned in APEX is a lot more fun, a lot more inquiry-based, just a lot more discovery.
If we do the whiteboard activities, if we do the 4-step analysis, then they're going to be very comfortable when they get to that science portion of the ACT, and I could see science ACT scores just getting higher and higher and higher.